Hello guys, welcome to a new video on Tower of God New World. And in this video we're going to go over the dev notes number 9 that we already talked about in a previous video, but now we have the official English translation, so we're going to be able to see a few of the misinterpretation or misunderstanding that I had in the previous one. We're not going to go through all of that again, guys. I mean, just the key highlights, I would say. So we're just quickly going to scroll through this. And then there is a second thing I want to mention, and that is related to the 100% resistances topic. So if you're interested only to that, please, you can skip down below. You will find the timestamps and you can go to that part directly if you're not interested in the DevNotes part. So yeah, let's just get started by reading the notes. I mean, the first part is okay, whatever, I'm going to skip it. The first point is related to the reorganization of past products. So they are going to go from 4, which are the current ones. We have the Mission, Conquest, Underground, and Ignition Pass. They are going to be reduced to 2, Basic and Advanced. Here they also mentioned irregular event check-in passes and irregular event passes here. And those are, to my understanding, like this one that we have at the moment, the Ignition Weapon Boost Pass. If you can see here, it's a check-in event and it's a pass product as well. Purchase pass tickets. So these ones are going to stay. Every once in a while they're going to release them, and that's okay. But they are going to reduce the number of passes from 4 that we have now to 2, basic and advanced, as I said. So basic is going to be available right from the start of the game, and advanced is going to be unlocked later on once you clear Adventure 1620. And basically, basic pass is going to have Shinsu, EXP, normal summon tickets, Suspendium, and also coins. So it's basically a mix of the mission, conquest, and underground passes we had. They're going to be all mixed down into one. Not sure if the amount of stuff we're going to get is exactly like mission plus conquest plus underground, or if they're going to reduce the amount but we'll only have to buy one pass. I don't know. We will have to wait and see, but I think it's a good thing, definitely, especially if the basic pass is not going to cost like 75 euros for me or whatever. So it's not going to be the sum of mission, conquest, and underground passes. If it's just going to be, I don't know, 15, 20, 25 euros, it's fine. And then we have the advanced pass. That one is a bit, I don't know, weird in my opinion, because you will be required to make a choice between black market and ignition weapon. Based on the one you pick, you're going to get different rewards. That's a bit weird to me. And there is also the question, can I buy both of them or am I forced to only pick one? This to me is a weird decision, but it's okay, I guess. So if you pick the black market, which is something we didn't have yet, you're going to get normal salmon tickets and black market tickets. That's quite cool, I would say. It will help a lot in just getting those SSR Plus units. You're also going to get the enhancement extract selection chests, pretty cool, and SSR Plus soulstone. I'm wondering if it's a whole one, so 60 shards or not. If it is, it's quite good, but I don't know. We will have to see. And the second one, the ignition weapon pass, that's going to give you the keys and the rare Shinsu whetstone. That's pretty much all. I would say, given the choice between the two, at the beginning I would go for black market. Then once you have your character roster pretty much set, then I would move on to the ignition weapon. Even though ignition weapons are way more, how can I say, important or relevant than only dupes for SSR Plus units. But I would say, like ignition weapons, you could have 1000 keys and get no good piece. Okay, you could get a ton of materials and upgrade a lot of sets to plus 20, but that's really more helpful, in my opinion, in PvP, where you can equip more people with complete plus 20 sets. But for adventure, realistically, once you have 5 6 sets of plus 20 equipment. You can just swap them between your units and you're pretty much set. You don't need that much XP. You always need it. Obviously, guys, I'm not saying it's not important. Actually, it's one of the most important things in the game. But I'm saying, I don't know, it's to me feels like lower priority than getting the units to max dupes at the beginning. Once you have like the key SSR plus at 3 red, some of them are Rainbow 5, etc., you can then say, okay, now I can focus on ignition weapon. That's what I would personally do, but that's pretty much up to you. I would say in progression wise, the ignition weapon pass is probably better, but I don't know. We will have to see exactly how much stuff we're going to get. If we're going to get small amounts of black market tickets, then probably ignition weapon is going to be better in any case, but we will have to wait and see. So that's what's going to happen there, and that's okay. Then we have content improvements. So for this one, they're just balancing the bosses, okay? And then we're going to get the Hell Train Arena event. I'm not really happy about this event keyword because to me that means temporary and not a permanent addition, but it's okay, I guess. So here I still try to read it, like to read it again, but it wasn't really too clear. Like you have to progress, you have different kind of battles based on where you are at. If you are in the name hunting station, in the name hunt station, or on the train. I didn't really bother too much with exactly understanding how it works. We will just see when it's released in game. Then we have the release of new teammates. So as they said, they're going to try and push more characters from the webtoon instead of the original ones. That's totally fine. We got the confirmation about Vicente, and I already added him to my spreadsheet, obviously without any kind of rating or whatever, but I just added this row because we already know that guy is going to be red. If you didn't know, now you know. So that guy is going to be a red unit. We don't know obviously if it's going to be a warrior or a mage. I would say those are the only two options to be honest, because that guy is of the Ari family, I don't know how to pronounce it. If there are any Koreans in that are watching my video, please let me know how to pronounce also Shiliel and the other names because I'm probably butchering all of them. So Vicente is from a swordsman's family, so I'm pretty sure he's going to be a warrior just like Oakin. But that guy was really more skilled, as we can see here, he has a book. He's more skilled with like spells related to souls, so he could be a mage as well. But what we know is that that guy is going to be a red unit. I'm hoping for a warrior so that he can stay in the front line and hopefully having some kind of invincibility thing going on. I don't know. But we will have to wait for him to be released or for more information to be released. In theory, he is going to be released on March 13, so the next update that we have for this game, but we do not know at the moment. So the next part is related to accuracy and evasion stat dependence. They mentioned the fact that they want to address this problem and that there is also this revolution road that's going to try to help and address this issue. What I kind of misunderstood in the previous videos that I said, it seems like you can use this system to take R grade units to SSR plus grade, but this doesn't seem to be the case and I'm happy about it. What it means here uh, means just that you're going to upgrade all units, like this system is going to be available for all units from R to SSR plus grades. That's it, fortunately, because otherwise if we were to take SSR units to SSR plus, that would mess up things, I think. So this is way better than what I understood from the automatic translation. So definitely good. Every single unit will have this system. We will have to see how many of these coins here we can get to upgrade this new tree. So yeah, that's definitely interesting. Then optimization, we don't really care. Diversification of events, okay, we just talked briefly about it in the last video. I don't think there is any additional detail here, just the name of the mini event, whatever. Rewards balance adjustment. So here they just said they're going to add new rewards or new requests from what I understand. So from the current 6, they're going to go, I don't know, 8, 10. That's already quite good because when there is the double event for the agency service center, then we're going to get a lot more Shinsu guys. I think the agency service center is the main source of Shinsu, so it's definitely nice that they're adding more rewards or requests there. So really, really good. They're also expanding rewards from Underground Laboratory and Arena because, yeah, I feel like those are really terrible and I don't have any reason also for the Underground Laboratory. I don't even care about getting any kind of high place. I just try one time, see if I can get like top 10 or something like that, then it's fine. And I don't even try anymore because I don't need the books, and that's basically all I get. So I don't know. I feel like they are doing the right thing in upgrading these kind of rewards. Then the costumes, okay, whatever. The costume pool, okay, whatever. And the other improvements, okay, whatever as well. As we saw in the previous video, they're going to add all your alliance members to the friend support. So even if you don't have them in the friend list, you can still use them uh, like in adventure or whatever. This is definitely a really good addition. And also checking the equipment, that's definitely fine. Convenience with pro user. Okay, this is also okay. Just they are going to improve how you can select multiple quantities of some objects, whatever. Additional feature. Okay, this is like the story events that we had also for the collab. They're going to add the possibility to recharge the tickets directly from the home instead of going inside the event, something like that, but it's okay. And then I don't know, something about ads. Okay, that was pretty much all there was. So I think in general, uh, this information that they're providing us is good. The game is taking a good direction in my opinion, and I'm really enjoying it. So yeah, so far so good, I would say. Now let's move on to the second topic of this video, and I think also one of the most important ones, because as a lot of you guys already know, getting to 100% resistances is really, really important in this game. But there is one thing. In my previous videos, I often mentioned that it was okay to get to over, like, let me just equip really quickly here an ignition weapon set for him. Let me see. Like, let's use this one that I'm sure there are a lot of resistances. So here, this guy has 83% magic resistance and 81% physical resistance. Okay. And cooldown as an effect, if we look at his passive, is going to increase physical resistance and magic resistance at the start of the battle by 40% each. Then it gets, I think, physical to 60% because there is an additional 20% and magic resistance to 50%. So this guy would in theory get 130 magic resistance and 140 physical resistance. But there is a problem. It seems you're going to be capped at 100% regardless. So it's not like this is going to count as a 130%. So if the enemy has 20% magic resistance decrease, it's going to go to 110%, so still above 100%. No, that's not the case. It seems like he's going to get, like at the start of the battle, he's going to be capped at 100%. Then you're going to get the 20% magic resistance shred, you're going to down to 80%. That's a bit unfortunate, in my opinion. So stacking too many resistances, it's really not needed. I would say you just need with this passive to get to 100%. But this only applies to those effects that are calculated at the start of the battle. Like for example, let's take uh, where is Ren? Okay, he's an SSR plus obviously, so here. So let's take also my Ren for example. I give him this set they usually give him. He has 90% magic resistance, 70% physical resistance. And he gets from the passive as well. Okay, this is different. This is not like Kurdan. Kurdan gets it at the start of the battle, but he gets it uh, always while the bull is alive. So it's an effect that's going to be always refreshed. So you're going to get reduced. Let's say magic resistance minus 20% is going to 70% plus 40. So I'm still in the 100% range. Okay. And that's pretty much the same as Escanor. If we open this guy up as well. Escanor, while you are inside the zone, you're going to get 30%, basically with the noon effect, physical and magic resistance. So this is something that's applied on top. And again, let's take this guy, for example. Let's give him the set that I just gave to Kurdan to him as well. So he gets 91% magic, 81% physical. So with this, even if he takes a 20% magic resistance decrease, he's still going to get a plus 30, which is still 100%. So that's pretty much how it works. If you have something that's applied only one time or at the start of the battle, if you then receive the decrease, you're going to go below 100%. Like also, for example, let's take one other guy, for example, let me see, Horyang here. This guy in his kit has, let me see where that is, this one, is going to get 80% physical and magic resistance for 12 seconds. So he's going to receive a buff that's increasing the physical and magic resistance by 80%. That's going to cap it to 100%. And if you then receive a decrease, I'm pretty sure, I haven't tested it to be honest, but I'm pretty sure you're going to get decreased below 100%. So let's say you start from 50, you get 80% more, you're at 130, but then the enemy, uh, like that 130 is capped at 100. The enemy decreases your physical resistance by 20%, you're going down to 80. That's how I think it works and how I'm pretty sure it works, but I haven't tested this one. I've checked just the other ones, but yeah. This is just additional information, meaning that you shouldn't really overstack on physical resistances on units like, well, not physical, but just magic and physical resistances on units like Kurdan, because that guy is going to cap at 100% anyway. And he's only getting it once from the passive. And so, yeah, that's pretty much it. Just be aware of the different effects that are ongoing. And yeah, that was all I wanted to mention. So yeah, that being said, guys, I think that's pretty much all for this video. So yeah, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.